Good morning, class 11, commerce. Welcome to economics period. The current chapter which is in progress is theory of supply. In this chapter, we have already done the meaning of supply, supply curve, individual supply curve, market supply curve, individual supply, market supply, individual supply schedule, market supply schedule, then factor affecting supply or supply function. Today we are going to discuss law of supply. The topics are easy. As I told earlier also, somehow they are related or same what we studied in demand, but the nature is opposite. So here law of supply. What law of supply says? It says that other things remaining constant, other things remain same, other things being equal, there is a positive relation between price and supply. Positive relation means what? If price increases, supply also increases, or if price decreases, supply also decreases. This is the law of supply says. But this definition is not complete at all if you don't write this statement, other things remaining constant. What is the meaning of other things remaining constant? These other things are the points we studied in factor affecting supply or supply function. What were those factors? Like price of related goods will remain same, price of inputs, factor of production will remain same, technology will remain same, no change, number of firms will change, no change, neither firms will increase, no firms will decrease, technology, then future expectation. So if all these factors remain same, other things being remaining constant, so there is always positive relation between price and supply. That is, price increases, supply increases, and vice versa. Because I told earlier also, when you talk about supply, always think from producer point of view, from businessman point of view. I am a business, and I would like to sell more and more quantity when price increases. Let us understand it with the help of a table and diagram. This is the table, this is price column, this is quantity supply. At 1 rupees, sorry, I forgot, I wrote wrong. At 1 rupees, I am able to sell one item. At 2 rupees, 2 item, 4 rupees, 4 item. Positive relation. As price increases, supply also increases. And if you want to draw a diagram for this, on x-axis I am taking quantity supply, on y-axis I am taking price. If you plot these points on this graph paper or in this diagram, you will get such kind of shape of supply curve SS. From lower left hand to upper right hand, lower left hand to upper right hand. This is also known as upward sloping. In case of positive relation, you will find always upward sloping. In demand we studied, there was downward sloping. This is negative relation, downward sloping. So I think meaning is clear. Law of supply, how to define it. Clear? Now, why it so happen? Why law of supply has upward sloping? Why not downward sloping? Or why there is a positive relation between price and supply? प्राइस और सप्लाई में पॉजिटिव रिलेशन क्या होता है? सप्लाई इज डिनोटेड बाय डबल एस, डिमांड इज डिनोटेड बाय डबल डी. तो why there is a positive relation between price and supply? Why not negative? What are the reason behind it? So the reasons are, number one, level of profit. As we know, if price increases, my chances of earning profit will also increase. Is it or not? Yes, it is. That's why I am ready to sell more at more price, because my level of profit will increase if I sell more quantity at a higher price. Number two, entry and exit of firms. What does it mean? It means when price increases, so my dear, what will happen? My profit level will also increase. Is it or not? अगर प्राइस इंक्रीज होंगी तो मेरा प्रॉफिट लेवल इंक्रीज होगा. एंड इफ प्रॉफिट लेवल इज इंक्रीजिंग इन द मार्केट, other producer, other supplier will also attract towards the market. प्रॉफिट लेवल का बढ़ता देख करके दूसरे बिजनेसमैन भी उस मार्केट में घुस जाते हैं. दे स्टार्ट सेलिंग देयर प्रोडक्ट, दे स्टार्ट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग द प्रोडक्ट, and when more entry comes, when more firms comes, what will happen, my dear friends? Supply will increase. And reverse in the case when price decreases. If price decreases, profit margin starts reducing, and when profit margin starts reducing, few of the existing firm, they will start leaving the market, and when they will start leaving the market, supply will start reducing. Third, change in stock. When price changes, what will happen, sir? I will try to clear my old stock and to produce new one. मैं क्या चाहूंगा एज ए बिजनेसमैन, मेरी प्राइस बढ़ गई है तो क्यों न जितना एग्जिस्टिंग स्टॉक पड़ा है उसको फटाफट मार्केट में क्या कर दिया जाए, निकाल दिया जाए, बेच दिया जाए. तो आई वुड लाइक टू चेंज माई स्टॉक, आई वुड लाइक टू चेंज माई ओल्ड स्टॉक विद न्यू. पुराना माल जितना भी गुड्स मेरा स्टॉक में पड़ा है, आई विल सेल इट एंड आई विल प्रोड्यूस मोर एंड मोर. So these are few reasons which tells us that why the supply curve has upward sloping, or why there is a positive relation between price and supply. Clear? Next, exceptions of law of supply. What is the meaning of the heading exceptions of the law of supply? The meaning of the heading is in which situation law of supply does not work. Law of supply does not work. ऐसी कौन सी परिस्थितियां हैं जहां ये लॉ ऑफ सप्लाई काम नहीं करेगा? व्हाट डज इट मीन? इट मींस इवन एट हायर प्राइस आई वुड नॉट बी एबल टू सेल मोर एंड मोर. हायर प्राइस पे भी मैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा नहीं बेच सकूंगा, क्योंकि लॉ ऑफ सप्लाई तो क्या कहता है, जब प्राइस बढ़ेगी तो सप्लाई भी बढ़ेगी, और प्राइस कम होगी तो सप्लाई भी कम होगी. बट लेट अस डिस्कस some situations where even at prices are increasing, I won't be able to increase my supply. What are those situations? Number one, agricultural items. On agricultural item, up to some extent, law of supply works, but beyond a limit, you cannot increase supply even price increases, because during the year, whatever agriculture products are there, they are already produced. Now you cannot produce more during that year. Let us take example of wheat. Wheat production took place in month of April, March and April. मार्च और अप्रैल में पूरा wheat का प्रोडक्शन हो चुका है. अब अगले मार्च या अप्रैल में हमें दोबारा से व्हीट मिलेगी. तो अब अगर मेरी व्हीट की प्राइस बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाती है तो मैं जितनी व्हीट कंट्री में अवेलेबल है उतनी तो सप्लाई कर सकता हूँ ना, उससे ज़्यादा कहाँ से लेके आऊँगा? दैट्स वाई ऑन एग्रीकल्चर आइटम्स वी कैन नॉट इंक्रीज द सप्लाई. नंबर टू, एंटीक पीसेज और लग्जरियस आइटम, सॉरी एंटीक पीसेज. There are some antique pieces, or you can say one more heading you can give it to artistic goods. What name you can give? Yes, antique pieces like Gandhi ji ka chashma. Can you increase the supply of Gandhi ji ka chashma even if it is sellable at higher and higher price? 1 करोड़ में मांगेंगे तो आप क्या सप्लाई बढ़ा दोगे चश्मे की? No, it is not possible because these are antique pieces. So in case of antique pieces also law of supply does not work. Next is in auction sale. What is the meaning of auction sale? आपने सुना है बोली के द्वारा माल बेचना. सब्जी मंडी में, अनाज मंडी में माल केवल बोली से बिकता है. बोली का मतलब क्या होता है? ऑक्शन का मतलब क्या होता है? एक आइटम्स होती हैं, जैसे उनको एक जगह इकट्ठा कर दिया जाता है, जैसे आपने पिक्चर्स में भी देखा होगा. फिर सेलर आ जाते हैं, उसकी एक मिनिमम प्राइस बताएंगे. मान लो मैं ऑक्शन करने वाला हूँ, मैं बेचने वाला हूँ. मैंने कहा कि ये सपोज ये पेन है, इसकी मिनिमम प्राइस 5 रुपये, अब इसकी बोली लगाइए. तो सारे के सारे सेलर जो हैं, जितने भी सेलर हैं, वो इसकी बोली लगानी शुरू कर देंगे. somebody will say 6 rupees, somebody will say 7 rupees, somebody will say 8 rupees. In this way this auction, this bidding goes on. ये bidding चलती है. bidding में prices sometimes become very high, but you cannot increase the supply. क्यों? bidding के अंदर, auction sale के अंदर number of items are limited in number. Next is perishable goods. In case of perishable goods also, law of supply does not work, because no seller brings excess perishable items, because they know that if due to some reason the goods are not sellable today, then they will spoil. कभी भी सब्जी वाले फ्रूट्स को बहुत ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी में नहीं लाएंगे, even prices are high. क्यों? उनको पता है अगर ये टाइम से नहीं बिके तो ये प्रोडक्ट खराब हो जाएंगे. तो in case of perishable goods also, law of supply does not work. Labor supply, particularly in underdeveloped country, what happens? जो लेबर है उनको जो वेजेस मिलती है, नॉर्मली लेबर का नेचर क्या होता है कि उसकी जो मिनिमम बेसिक नीड अगर डेली की सेटिस्फाई हो जाए उससे ज़्यादा वो काम करना पसंद नहीं करता है। अगर लेबर का रेट बढ़ जाता है तो लेबर ज़्यादा काम करना पसंद नहीं करता है, क्योंकि वो हमेशा कंफर्ट जोन में जीता है। ही विल अर्न दैट मच ओनली विच इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर हिज बेसिक नेसेसिटीज। तो इवन वेजेस आर हाई, लेबर सप्लाई विल नॉट इंक्रीज बिकॉज नॉर्मली दे प्रेफर मोर रेस्ट देन वर्क। फ्यूचर एक्सपेक्टेशन, what do you feel about future कि in future prices are going to high or low? if you feel that in future prices are going to high, बढ़ने वाली हैं, तो आज अगर प्राइसेस ज़्यादा हैं तो हम फिर भी माल नहीं बेचेंगे। even today prices are low but I will not ready to sell. Why? Because my sixth sense says that, my expectation says that in future prices are going to high. So here also law of supply does not work. And sale of old stock, नॉर्मली यू सी वूलन आइटम, जो ऊनी कपड़े होते हैं, आप उनकी फरवरी में देखिए सेल ज़्यादा मिलेगी, इवन प्राइसेस आर लेस। क्यों? हर बिजनेसमैन चाहता है वूलन आइटम का स्टॉक को क्लियर कर दो, क्योंकि अब ये बिकने वाला नहीं है, इट कैन बी सोल्ड इन नेक्स्ट ईयर ओनली। तो इवन एट दैट टाइम एट लेसर प्राइस ऑल्सो द सेलर आर रेडी टू सेल देयर ओल्ड स्टॉक। तो in many cases businessmen clear their old stock by reducing the prices. So here also what does not work, my dear friends? Law of supply does not work. Thank you very much.